Hello everyone, what is up Cheese Puffs? I am Lady Cheeseballs 300 and I'm worried for Ice Spice. If you don't know what I mean by that, the reason why I'm making this video in the first place is because she is dropping an album in about a month and I don't really think it's going to do well. I mean, it might, but I don't know how the public will receive it. But we are going to be talking about that in this video. So, the first points I want to bring up are the singles. She put out like 3 songs this year. Well, she put out more than 3 songs, but she's put out like 3 solo singles. Fart, Gimme a Light, and Fat Butt, which was released a few days ago. Now, these songs have potentially questionable lyrics, such as her man calling me baby, I miss poopy like I need a diaper, and people have been quoting and not quoting, but saying that she has like a fetish with pooping and twerking. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that were true, because she has been talking about that lately. I personally think that poop bars are annoying. That's not my cup of tea. But if you are making an album and your singles just talk about your ass and toilet humor, then it's not likely that many people will listen to your album. I mean, they might listen to it, ironically, but bumping it, maybe. Maybe the TikTok kids will, but the adults, I don't know. I mean, it is coming out in a month, so I just wanted to say why I personally think it's not going to do well. But the thing is, Ice Spice has showcased her lyrical talent in songs like On the Radar Freestyle and No Clarity. Those 2 I actually like. And she actually does have some hits, such as hits in my book. When I say hits, I mean songs that I like, such as Princess Diana, Barbie World, and a few others that I like, including No Clarity. But the point is, she has showcased that she can rap. She just chooses not to. She just chooses to showcase her raps where she's rapping about twerking and making fart bars. If you literally named a song called Thank You the Shit Fart, if that's like the lead single for your album, I don't know how you expect it to do well. Maybe people will listen to it because you're famous. And I just wanted to say that this is not a hate video towards Ice Spice. I don't hate her. Please do not harass her or anyone else that I mentioned in this video. This is an opinion-based video about why I don't think the public will receive it well once it does drop. But my predictions for the album is that the album is going to sell maybe 10,000 to 30,000 copies first week. That's not very good for an album. For comparison, Utopia by Travis Scott broke the record for the highest selling rap album first week. I think it hit 600,000 copies its first week being distributed to the public. Another thing I want to talk about is the cover art. Now, she did release a alternate cover art for Y2K, the name of her new album. But people have been making fun of it, noting that the cover art, or not the cover art, but like the album title is on the trash can, and people have been saying, oh, if the title is on the trash can, then that means it's not gonna do well. I mean, you could think about it that way, but Ice Spice is from the Bronx and the dirty streets of New York, and what I think is, I personally, when I first saw the album on the trash can, I thought it meant as like a sign of starting from the bottom, basically getting out the hood, going from basically having nothing to having everything, basically. Starting out with nothing and then slowly making your way to the top. And I think the title on the trash can on the album cover represents that. Going your way from nothing. Basically building progress, kind of. That's the easiest way I can explain it. It's like upgrading your pickaxe in Minecraft from a wooden pickaxe to a netherite pickaxe. That's the best way I can explain it. Now, people have been pointing out since her new single Fat Butt came out, that she has been sounding very similar to Nicki Minaj, which it makes sense. Nicki Minaj is basically her idol. She said in one of her interviews that, didn't she say she like cried when she first met her? I'll link the video in the description if you want to watch it. I'll put any links to videos that I want to mention in the description. But another question, or possible question, that I want to bring up is, if her album does do super badly, will she lose fans? Possibly. She might. It's possible that she might lose fans after making a bad album. Now, we don't know if it's bad. We can just assume that it's bad. That doesn't mean it's going to be bad. Okay, we haven't listened to the album. We've only heard the singles, so we don't know anything about the album other than the 3 singles that were put out and the alternate cover arts and the release date, which is supposed to be July 26th. So, mark your calendars for this interesting day. But now, which cover art do I like better? I personally like the alternate cover, but I don't think she's going to use that one. If you don't know what the alternate cover looks like, I'll put it on the screen. It's like the one where she's like giant and she's like, stepping like through the buildings and she's like bigger than all the buildings or something. I'll put it on the screen. I know I said that twice. And I think they both have the same message, coming from the slums and making it out into, getting everything, basically, like, upgrading your wooden pickaxe to a netherite pickaxe, but those are all the points that I wanted to talk about. Once again, this is not a hate video towards Ice Spice or any of her team managers. I'm not hating on them. I'm just bringing out the points as to why it might not do well. I am not using her name for clicks. I am basically stating my points as to, hey, here are some things that could go wrong with this album. I was gonna end the video there, but I just thought of something. So I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, but she did, after she released that alternate cover art for Y2K, this was after the music critics have been pointing out that the album title was on the trash can. I don't even know if the title is on the alternate cover art. If it is, you can figure it out. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, I don't think she's a terrible person. I do think that she could improve on her lyricism. Uh, Instead of rapping about fart bars, uh, maybe she could try something different. But that's not up to me. That's up to her. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.